Hey YouTubers, Colo here, the original Molly Ho. Today we're in Roblox playing Superpower Training Simulator. You can see here I'm in the safe zone, Sath standing behind me. When you first start playing this game, this is where you're going to spawn, and you're going to be getting your quest from Sath, who will kind of walk you through the games and talk to you a lot. I honestly don't know because I didn't listen because I'm not a good reader. Your quests, though, however, do show up in this side panel. Here you have daily quest, weekly quest, and they all give you the currency of this game, which are these little skull tokens. That's the currency we use in this game, and you can use these skull tokens to buy multipliers for your skills as you train them. You can see me on my main quest here, but and those are the tokens. It's important to note you do get 5 tokens every minute, but not while you're in the safe zone. While you're standing in the safe zone, you do not get 5 tokens every minute. You have to be outside the safe zone. The most difficult thing I found in this game was staying alive outside of the safe zone. But cool thing is we have multiple things to train here. First, you can see the fist punching, then we also have body toughness, which is a push-up, psychic training like we're meditating, and then we have movement and jump training. Aside from that, here's my speed movement and jump training. You get it as you jump, you get it as you run around the map. After completing some quests, you do have weights that you can equip, and I think we'll talk about that a little bit later. But let's go ahead and talk about training your different skills and how you train them and how you would go about training them faster. You can see first you start with punching. You get a 1x multiplier just for punching, but this is training rock here. Sath talks about it, but you can see how you get 10 times just by going to this rock and punching this rock. You get 10 times the fist training. So when you have your skills and you want to start training your fist, you start at the rock. There's other places. The next places are crystal training, which you need to be able to fly, so you have to complete a few tasks so you can get your flying power. Once you do, there's our training crystal, and this training crystal gives us 100 times on our punching training. So again, as you're able to reach these different spots, it's a good idea to start training there so you'll level up faster. We have our next place is a blue planet. I have trouble seeing it during the daylight because, well, it's blue, and guess what else is blue? The sky is blue. So I really, it should be somewhere about this level, the same level as our Zen temple, but I cannot see it right now because it's daytime. So instead, I think we're just going to go to the red planet because I can see that one. The red planet is our last training spot. If we were training our fist power, it's going to give us 800 times multiplier, but again, it has a threshold that we need to reach before it allows us to train. So you can see here, we can read it takes 10 trillion to train fist strength at the red star. I'm not near 10 trillion, so you can see my strength there is not close enough to that. I'm going to see what happens if I punch it. So punching it, you can see I'm not getting any training experience, not even my standard 16 training experience that I would have, but it's not killing me either, so that's not a bad deal. Let's see what else we got going on. Let's see, can I see the blue planet? I can't. There's the green planet, because it's still daytime. Like I told you, I can't find the blue planet during the daytime. I have to wait until it becomes night. Hopefully you have better eyes than I do. But again, you can see just punching there, I'm getting 16. Fun fact, while you're flying, if you are training psychic power, you get a 10 times multiplier, so that's worth it whenever you're flying, just to go into your psychic mode just so you can train. Let's get out of our psychic mode now so we can actually train our fist. You can see 100 billion, if you remember, not close, and again, nothing happens. I don't get any training experience, but I don't die either, and that's a bonus. Still looking for that blue star. Oh, look, it's starting to go night, so there it is, almost directly in front of me. You can see it, that very light blue speck. It's about the color of the sky, so for me it's very difficult to find this blue star. And again, to train at the blue star, you need 1 billion in fist strength. I'm still only at 10 million, so we're going to see the same thing here when I try and train it. I'm going to punch it, nothing's going to happen, so it's just a waste of my time in clicking to train here. So let's go ahead and look at body toughness training next. So here I am, I'm arriving at the city port. If you're going to train body toughness, this is the best place to start. There is a secret body toughness training. I'm going to put on some weights because honestly it just slows my character down, because right now I move a little too fast than I want to. But you can see here I'm at the city port. This is directly across the bridge from our safe zone. So if you come over here, is it this door? No, it's not this door that we find our secret training spot. I actually think, I know it's over here on the left. Here we go, these stairs. So we go up these stairs, and you can see at the top of the stairs there's a door there, and there's actually a little hat and glasses like a speakeasy. That's the dead giveaway that you're about to go into a secret training area to train. So we just walk through that door, and we'll walk through this door right in front of us here. And here we are in the training area. First, you'll notice we have a fire bath up top. This fire bath will train our body toughness, but we need it says 10,000. So fun fact, you only need 1/20th of the strength recommended to survive at least one hit. So when we see 10,000, that means if we have 500 in body toughness, we can survive one hit here, because the body toughness will wear at our health. But so you can start training there, but you hop in and hop out and have to heal if you have less than the recommended. Even when you have the recommended, you'll still have to jump out periodically, but not as often as that. We have another training area here. This is the ice bath. It only requires 100 body toughness, and it also gives us a multiplier. Our ice bath gives us a 5 times multiplier. The fire bath gives us a 10 times multiplier. I like to sit in these body toughness training places and train my psychic ability. So I fly and then I float in, and that's going to give me a 10 times multiplier on my psychic. Right now I'm getting a 5 times multiplier on my body toughness. So I get trained 2 things at once. Both psychic power and body toughness are huge in this game, so I'm trying to always farm those as much as possible throughout the game. And you can see here, you can do it in any of your body toughness training areas as a psychic power training as well. Our next area is our iceberg. I'm going to fly over there. I'll skip over, be flying there. But it's in the corner of the map, and it's going to take me a second to get there. So you can see the iceberg directly in front of me. Like I said, you have to either swim, or if you have the walk on water, you can walk on the water. I always fly, and like I said, when I'm going somewhere, I'm training that psychic ability. Here we can train in the body toughness if we have 100,000 in body toughness, and this iceberg gives us 100 times multiplier. So again, like I said, when I sit here, I train both psychic and body toughness. It's kind of just a habit. Whenever I'm training body toughness in these areas, I'm always training my psychic ability as well. After this, we go to the tornado, which is also on the water. Here we are. We have the tornado right in front of us. You can see to train at the tornado, we need 1,000,000 body toughness. I do have 1,000,000 body toughness. I actually think I have over 10 million body toughness, so I can train here at the tornado. And I can stand here, but again, I like to train the toughness, and I always go into psychic mode when I'm training toughness, just because, again, like I said, I got 100 million in psychic to get for my next quest, so I'm not going to stop training psychic. We have one more place in plain view for the body toughness training. That's the volcano. This is my current training area here, so again, I'll submerge myself in it. The volcano is giving me 100 times in body toughness training, but you can see if you watch my health there, it's also hurting me. Although I have 10 million in body toughness, I can't go AFK right now in the volcano. I found that like with the tornado that required 100 million, I had to have about 5 million before I could go AFK. If I stay AFK here, I will die and have to hit the start button to respawn and start training all over again. So I just pop in and out of there. Those are the known body toughness training areas. There is the Devil's Secret body toughness training area. Underneath one of these bridges you will find a Grim Reaper, and he will give you your special quest, and once you complete that special quest you'll be able to find the Devil's body toughness training area, where you'll have access to Hellfire, Green Acid, Red Acid. I don't have access to those things yet, so I'll post it once I do, but I got to train up my body toughness and finish my special quest before I get there. So training your running and jumping, you have 4 weights you have access to, and they each, will train your movement speed and your jump force at the same multiplier. The first weight is 2 times, the second weight is 5 times, the third weight's 10 times, and the fourth weight's 20 times. And when you equip them, you can see if it's too heavy for you, it tells you it's too heavy for you to train jump force or movement speed. So you have to go to the weight that's appropriate, and as you work your way up there, you can see you get those multipliers on your movement force, or on your jump force and your movement speed. And that's pretty much it as far as movement goes. I don't know, I think you get to a point where you're just too fast in this game, so I run around with the weights on just to slow me down, because otherwise I can't see. Last thing we're going to look at is the psychic training. You already know the secret that if you're flying you get a 10 times multiplier. If you remember that Zen temple up in the sky, we can get more multipliers by training in different areas there. We have 4 areas that we can train on this Zen temple. The first grassy area gives us 100 times multiplier. There's a second grassy area that's going to give us 10,000 times multiplier. Then there's the bridge, which will give us 1,000,000 multiplier, and we can actually train right underneath that waterfall right there and get 100 million. But again, each of these have different requirements for your psychic power. So if you have 1 million in psychic power, you can train here in the first grassy area. This is where I can train grassy area. You have to be sitting on it, you can't be flying, so you do get your 10 times or 100 times multiplier, but you can't be flying and get another 10 and make it 1,000. No, and you can't train body toughness while doing this or anything else, so you're just going to sit in the grassy knoll. Our second grassy area is over across from the bridge here, and you can see to train here you need 1 billion. I don't have 1 billion in psychic power, and let's see what happens when we sit here. We sit and nothing happens. I'm not gaining any training experience for sitting. I'm just sitting and wasting time. So if you don't have the power, then it's not really worth sitting. Our next area is the bridge. Jumping a little too high there. We need 1 trillion to train on the bridge, and the bridge gives us 1,000,000 multiplier. See if we sit on the bridge, nothing happens. Oh, did you see that? It looks like I do take some damage at trying to train somewhere where I'm not strong enough. So that was interesting. In our last place is the waterfall. See if this happens again. I don't see it happening again. Maybe it just happens when you initially start trying to train there. But I'm not gaining any experience. It's just wasting my time. Let's check out this last area here, the waterfall. It's directly underneath the bridge you need to go. You can see you need 1 quadrillion in psychic power to train here. I'm flying, so I'm getting my flying experience, but that's not what I'm going for. I'm trying to get underneath here. I actually think I have to stop flying, because right now it's giving me flying experience. So get underneath the waterfall here and sit. Yeah, okay, I'm not in the right spot. It's okay to jump, if you need to get where you need to go. Here we are, we're right underneath the waterfall. I'm going to sit, see what happens. I might die. Nothing happening. I'm not dying, but I'm not training psychic power either. Kind of the same old story. So, it's good to know about where you can train, and to train those to maximize how fast you can grow your powers. I'm going to go kill some people, because it's one of my quests, but also I need to train my body toughness and my psychic power right now, so that's what I'm going to do. Until I see you next time, don't forget, lift in peace, do all things in peace, and I will see you later.